Kavita, I want to just go more broadly to what Bitcoin and ETH are up to at the moment, because they have been dragged lower as market sentiment soured. How much is this an alternative asset class? How much ultimately is it still tied very much to equities, to the yen?
I think this market is very interesting because we are continuously seeing a lot of inflows and a lot of outflows. Like ETH ETF got approved, and we saw even on first day a huge amount of money coming in into ETH ETFs, around 117 million, which was proposed. But at the same time, we saw Grayscale. ETH ETF Trust actually having an outflow of 800 million. At the same time, we saw Mt. Gox, amazing big billion-dollar amount of money getting released. We saw German government selling their Bitcoin because these are the Bitcoins which were locked when they were priced $100 to $500, and suddenly you are getting them at 65, 64K. So the outflows right now within the space are getting more than the inflows, and that's why we are seeing a lot of volatility in the prices, both for Bitcoin, ETH, and the altcoin rallies, which actually did take off, has sort of plummeted because of the crunch of liquidity too. And as you open the news about different funds raising money in the space, we are also seeing that a lot of them are keeping their fund open to keep on raising because there is not much liquidity in the space, both for equities or for liquid tokens. So it's been interesting.
What about institutional adoption within this? I mean, when people are fundraising, looking to back startups, where is the LP money coming from? Is it the same sort of institutions that have been backing the future of ETFs, the more broad adoption of crypto as an asset class?
I think at different places in the public market, you have more institutions. In the VC platforms, you are seeing lot and lot bigger fund of funds and bigger institutions like pension funds, university endowments, really coming in multi-billion-dollar funds. But at the same time, in a mid-level fund or small like ours, we are seeing a lot of individuals and individuals like HNIs and big family offices from Middle East, Latin America, India, really jumping on the ground with it. So we are seeing more and more adoption and openness after the ETF approvals.
Very global in its adoption, as you were talking about. But let's bring it back to the United States. How much is there election risk? I mean, we're about to hear Trump speak at a blockchain event, a Bitcoin event on the weekend.
Yes, I mean, it's fascinating, right? The President Trump is coming and speaking in Nashville. There were rumors that Vice President Kamala Harris may show up. I think President Trump has really got there and called himself a crypto president, which definitely has given a huge legitimate eyes to this whole crypto ecosystem, which 10 years back was very speculative, considered very, very risky. But what I'm excited about personally is to see whether Vice President Kamala Harris, what's her views about crypto? Because we really don't know. It's a fresh slate. And so that's something I'm excited about over next 2 weeks to hear. Is this going to be a continuation of White House or no?